Welcome back, folks. It is 5:13 on this wonderful Tuesday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. As you take a look outside, as you're headed out and about to work, there's going to be maybe a little bit of some rain, maybe a little bit of even just a little bit of some snowflakes as you're headed out and about, but those should kind of clear on out as we get into at least the morning, or at least the late morning hours and the afternoon hours, but they might continue with us throughout just about around until 8 or 9 a.m. And our temperatures are going to be just short of our seasonal averages today, but we're going to have the same midweek weather pattern that we've been experiencing these past couple of weeks, where we're going to have a little bit of some moisture move on in, mostly focused in those higher elevation areas, but warmer temperatures are headed our way for the weekend as a high pressure system moves on in from the coast. So we can look forward to that on for Saturday and Sunday. We do have a winter storm watch in Mesa County at least until 5 a.m. on Thursday, and we also have a winter weather advisory in some of these surrounding counties as well. And taking a look actually right now at our current temperatures, it's feeling 38 degrees in Grand Junction, which is a few degrees above what we're typically used to around this time of morning. We're usually down in those low 30s or even in those upper 20s, so we're rocking at 38 and 35 in both Grand Junction and Montrose is real nice, but we're not going to have that much of an increase in temperatures as we get throughout our day. We'll take a look at the almanac, and we're only going to increase just about 4 degrees temperature-wise on the high end. We're looking at 42 instead of our typical 52 and 32 instead of our typical 28. So there's not much variance in temperatures for us, but it is looking like that we're above our seasonal average on the low end, but below on that high end. And also getting into our wind speeds, we are feeling in those teen mile per hours for both Grand Junction and Montrose, and still just a little bit of some mild winds in those surrounding areas, and that's actually going to continue to be the trend for at least the next 48 hours. Some of those areas north of us could get up to 45 mile per hour winds, down south of us up to 35 mile per hour winds, and even along I-70 up to 70 mile per hour winds. Yes, 70. So there's going to be some blowing snow out and about, so keep that in mind if you've got any of those travel plans this week. Our wind chill is actually feeling 30 degrees in Grand Junction, 26 in Montrose is what it actually feels outside, so still just a little bit more mild than what we're typically used to. Getting into our snow potential, we'll see that we've got quite a bit of that located over the San Juans. The San Juans could get up to 12 inches of snow accumulation with this storm moving on through. The Grand Valley is really looking for less than an inch with this storm moving on in. Taking a look at our snow totals, well, it's mostly going to be focused in those higher elevation areas. And again, like I said, that Grand Valley is really going to feel less than an inch, if that. But over the Grand Mesa, over the Uncompadre, that's where we could get a little bit more of that accumulation happening. Our overall setup for today, this flow jet stream is going to continue to aid in rain and snow as it moves on in through those evening hours. And again, you'll notice it's mostly focused south of us and not for us here in Grand Junction and Montrose. But taking a look at our dog forecast, this is Ziva. Ziva's a little cutie. Thank you, Cindy, for sending her in. But at 9 a.m., it's feeling 35 with that chance for some snow. Noon, 39, and 3 p.m., it is feeling 40 degrees outside. Tonight, we're going to get down to 27 in Grand Junction and 23 in Montrose. But for the rest of this week, we'll notice that we're going to take that drop in temperatures towards the end of the week, even down into that 22-degree range on Friday and Saturday. We're going to take an uptake in those high temperatures, but we still have a chance to get down into those teens during those late night and those early morning hours. Montrose has that same kind of trend where we're going to peak on those temperatures on Sunday in the early work week.